Welcome to my channel. In this video, we will explore one of the most powerful and inspiring stories ever told in the Bible, the story of David and Goliath. This is not just a story about a young shepherd defeating a mighty warrior. It is a timeless lesson about faith, courage, and the triumph of God's will over human fear. The story of David and Goliath, found in the first book of Samuel, chapter 17, has inspired millions across generations. It is a story of a young man's unshakable belief in God and how that faith empowered him to overcome what seemed impossible. The nation of Israel was at war with the Philistines, and both armies stood on opposite hills with a valley between them. From the Philistine camp came a giant named Goliath of Gath, standing over 9 feet tall and covered in heavy bronze armor. Every day, Goliath would come forward to challenge the Israelites, shouting insults and demanding that one of them fight him in single combat. But no one dared to face him, not even King Saul, the leader of Israel, who was himself a tall and strong man. Then came David, a young shepherd from Bethlehem, who was sent by his father Jesse to deliver food to his brothers who were soldiers in Saul's army. When David arrived, he heard Goliath's challenge and saw the fear in the eyes of Israel's soldiers. But David's heart was different. He was not intimidated by the giant's appearance or his weapons. Instead, David was angered that this uncircumcised Philistine dared to defy the armies of the living God. His faith burned stronger than his fear, and he volunteered to fight Goliath. At this stage, if you think this video is interesting, take a moment to subscribe to my channel to stay updated. Also, turn on notifications so that you will not miss my next video. And engage with my content by liking, commenting, and sharing this video. King Saul was hesitant at first, but when he saw David's confidence, he allowed him to go. Saul even offered his own armor, but David refused. He said that he could not fight with something he was not used to. Instead, he picked up his shepherd's staff, took 5 smooth stones from a brook, and went out to meet the giant with his sling in hand. When Goliath saw David approaching, he laughed and mocked him, cursing him by his gods. But David stood firm and declared, "You come against me with a sword and spear, but I come against you in the name of the Lord Almighty." Those words showed that David's strength did not come from physical power, but from divine faith. As Goliath advanced, David ran quickly toward him, put a stone in his sling, and struck the giant on the forehead. The stone sank deep, and Goliath fell face down on the ground. David then took Goliath's own sword and cut off his head, showing the Israelites that victory belongs to God, not to human might. The story of David and Goliath teaches us that no obstacle is too great when we put our trust in God. David's courage was not born out of arrogance, but from a lifetime of faithfulness. As a shepherd, he had fought lions and bears to protect his flock. That experience prepared him to face greater battles ahead. The victory over Goliath was only the beginning of David's journey, as he later became one of Israel's greatest kings, known for his wisdom, leadership, and deep devotion to God. At this point, we can learn that life's giants, whether they are fear, doubt, or challenges, can be defeated through faith and determination. David's story reminds us that size, power, or status do not matter in the eyes of God. What matters is our willingness to believe, to act with courage, and to trust that God will guide us through every battle. Finally, before you leave, do not forget to subscribe to my channel to stay updated. Turn on notifications so that you will not miss my next video. Engage with my content by liking, commenting, and sharing this video. Visit my channel to watch more helpful videos. Thank you very much for watching this video.